In today's video, we're going to check out Minitek wall for Joomla. Well, we'll see what it does. I want to learn it. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Watch Me Work Live number 86 here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in today. Today's video is brought to you by mysites.guru. Don't forget to head on over to mysites.guru, get a free site audit for your website, whether it's a Joomla site or WordPress site, and check out all the other cool things that you can do for managing one site or multiple sites at mysites.guru. If you decide to get a subscription, use the coupon code BASICJOOMLA, and you'll get the first month for free. All right, so why are we checking out Minitek wall? So a couple of weeks ago, one of our faithful watchers here and friend on the channel, Mary Nevius, has said that she was experimenting with this extension for a website that she was working on. And we checked it, looked at it very quickly. And I've been checking it out, and I'm actually going to use it on a client site to see if it will work for a front page layout for their site. So I'm checking that out. So I thought today I would play around with it. We'll play around with the free version and see what we can learn about it. So just hanging out today, working along, and so let's start out. Let me just put in chat here. First of all, let's get the right computer screen going here. Okay, in chat, I'm going to paste the link to where you can go and download Minitek wall. There's a free version. Let's see here. YouTube has been acting up just a little bit today. There we go. All right. You do need to register for a profile on the Minitek.gr website. So no worries about doing that. So you check that out. All right. So there's the mysites.guru site. Head on over. You'll know they're there when you'll know that you are there when your screen looks like that. Here is the Minitek.gr website. Forget that error there, simply because that's from me clicking back and stuff like that. So we're going to go to Minitek.gr. We'll go to Joomla and Joomla extensions. They've got some pretty cool extensions on here. This is what we're looking for, Minitek wall. Now I believe I am already logged in. So you see, we're going to have some different layouts here. A powerful masonry layout system for displaying content in Joomla. There, easy for me to say. So we're just going to go to download. We're going to download the free version. I have bought the pro version for working on my client site, but we'll just look at the free version today. Download. Before installing, check your website for existing JavaScript errors. Such errors may prevent extension from working. Okay, pretty cool. They're already working on a version that's compatible with Joomla 4 beta there. But we're going to use this one stable for 3.9, their version 3.9.33. That's not the Joomla version. We'll view the files, and we will download. All right. If you're watching live, say hi in chat. Again, I will post the list there for this extension where you can go and download it after you create a profile. Let's just download it to here, Minitek. All right. We'll save it into here. All right. So now what site will I break today working on? Hello, Ivor. Let's break the basic Joomla site. Actually, I don't think this is going to break it. And in fact, instead of messing up the front page, what we can do is just create a new link. All right. So you can create this so it is a front page, or you can actually create other pages for any other category or that. Let's see here. Man, looks like I'm behind in a few things. Yeah, I have not updated Joomla 3.9.21 yet, and I have some other things to catch up on here, but I will get to that. All right, so let's go to Extensions, Manage, and Install. All right. We'll just go to Install. We'll upload the package. Now I'm going to open down here this file. open up the folder that this is in on my computer, and I'm going to drag that onto there, and Minitek gets bombed into there. Now, under components, do we have Minitek? Oh yeah, Minitek sits up there at the top. Hello, Bjorn. So let's check this out. We're going to go into here, Minitek. Oh, you've not installed the Minitek wall module yet. That's right. You have to do that as well. So here's the component. Let's just see. I must have to go to, let's get that module. We'll just see where it is here. Hamsters are running. No, that just downloads. Oh, that's nice. I like that link just downloads it as well. Excellent. Let's click back. Let's see, Minitek wall download. So there is the stable version. All right, let's just check this out here. These are older, these are previous versions. Where is the module? That would be good to know. I don't think that it is here yet. I know here it says you haven't installed it, so let's click install now. And of course it took us to that screen, which we need to have the module. Let's sort by ID number, see if it happened to get put in there. No. So we're gonna have to find it. Joomla extensions, Minitek wall, Minitek slider, Minitek live search module. Download. Yeah, we've been there. Responsive layouts, that tells us all about it. Flawless extension. Yeah, we've been there. Am I missing something here? There's the component. Huh. Where do they have? Here's downloads. There must be somewhere to get this thing, eh? Oh, man. Well, I'm going to have to get them to change that. Oh, look. Here's my wife delivering my cheese for today. Thank you, Susan. Well. All right. Now, I don't think the module needs a subscription because there's a free version for it. Well, let's see if we don't need the module. We'll come back to that. All right, menus. Manage. Let's make a new menu item in the main menu. And we'll call it Minitek. Minitek checkout. Minitek test. Okay. We'll go here. Minitek wall. Masonry. Maybe you don't need the module. I did download the module before, I think. Now, you'll see here, no masonry widgets found. Please create at least one Minitek wall masonry widget. Okay. We'll save and close this. Oh, we need that field. Okay. Components, Minitek wall, and we'll create a new widget. Okay. We're going to select the source as Joomla. Okay, all these other options you can upgrade with the Pro. But we'll do Joomla. Here's the widget name. Let's call this first wall. First Minitek wall. And now we're going to work through some options here. We'll just bomb through them here. Data source, Joomla articles, yep. Or categories. Let's select Joomla categories. content type. Now here we have a little mouse over title specific to this content type. This custom title must be translated in language overrides this Minitek wall, your text here. Spaces are not allowed. Use only underscores. I'm going to revisit that because I'm not sure what I think maybe they want me to put a language string in here or something. I don't know. We'll leave that blank. Category filtering. Include, yes, what's in these categories. So let's just do the Joomla tutorials. Do we want to show children categories in that? Yes, I do. Category depth. So how many layers down we're going to go. I'll leave it at 10. I don't have 10 rows though. Do I want to filter by tags? Okay, so if you have a category, but you've also assigned tags to certain articles, you can filter by that. I'm not going to. Match all tags or any, that's really nice. Filter by author, that's very cool. Filter by date, you can do it between a range. Here's the range, I can do that. Show the featured articles. Show featured only. Do you want to show ones that are featured or not? We'll leave those as showed. Article IDs to exclude. Cool. Order by title. That's order by created date. And the image type. Intro tab. Okay, so intro text, Joomla article, tab images and links. Or you can use the first image found in this field in the field content. In the first image found in the field content. So let's do that. I think what that is that it's going to use the first image that is in your article. And that's what we want. That's cool. I didn't see that when I was playing around the other day. Order by title. Select the field you would like items to be ordered by. If random order selected, so that's, I think, our created date. What's the difference to, sorry, dropping down a piece of cheese there. Date filtering, show featured, order by, select which field you would like the articles to be ordered by. Yeah. Order by. Select the field you would like items to be ordered by. I don't know the difference here. And the field you would like items to be ordered by. See, that confuses me. Well, I want them ordered by date anyway, so create a date. We'll do that. All right, so we have created our first wall. Yeah, it looks really good, Bredsy. I agree with you. Now we're going to go and close this and go new. So menus, main menu, add a new item. Minitek test. Oh, we already have that in the field there. So we'll select the menu type. Minitek wall, masonry. It's the one kind that comes with the free version. Now we'll select the widget. We've already created one here now. First Minitek wall. Now let's just go through and check out link type, no page display, these. Okay, that's all that we have to work with here. So let's go save and close. That puts Minitek wall at the very, Minitek test at the end. Now let's preview page. Now I'm using the JD Wollerton admin bar. And but I'm already logged in, so we see here this post here, which is unpublished, but I'm already logged in the front end for, we've seen this in other videos here, just for going up here and actually working on the site. But here's Minitek test. What do we get here? Nothing to show. You must configure the data source of the widget. Oh, I didn't do that when I recreated it. Okay. Data source, Joomla. Oh, data source, Joomla categories. All right. Joomla data source, Joomla categories. got the categories. What we're doing here. Date filtering, created date. What's our message here? Nothing to show. You must configure the data source. All right, so obviously it is configured, but there's something that there's. Oh, you know what? I might not have anything in Joomla tutorials. Let's turn that off and see, which I think will default to everything. Let's see what I'm doing wrong here. We'll refresh. No. All right. I have set this up once. Ivor's got a link here to the possible module. It's not opening on a screen that I am actually logged into yet, so we'll check that out in a second. All right, let's see. General, sources, Joomla, Joomla categories. All right, inclusive, all categories. What if we select, let's do past giveaways. Include child categories. Inclusive, Parent category. Oh. What is this? Oh, hold on. Okay. So I selected categories instead of articles. So now I skip down to the categories section, and the parent category I'm going to do is Joomla tutorials. Okay. I think that's it. Do I want to include children of Joomla tutorials? Yes. Okay, I think that's going to get what we want. Let's see here. No. Well. Just, yeah, this was so easy to set up the other day. So what am I missing? I did a really just quick version the other day, so I wanted to go in and play around with more settings, but, oh, excuse me. Data source, Joomla categories. Okay, so let's forget about past giveaways. Maybe, okay, let's try Joomla articles. A little confused here. I would have thought that I assume that Joomla articles, you were actually picking the articles, but let's go here. Let's go with Joomla tutorials. There we go. So let's just review. What did I do wrong here? For the data source, I had selected categories because I thought I want to show something based in the category, but this is probably to display the actual categories on a wall, like the separate categories, and yet I want to show articles. And when I went down here when I selected categories, I probably should have selected parent category, which I don't know, would be uncategorized, or I don't know. But all right, we went to articles and said which articles you wanted the categories to be taken from. All right. Yeah, I think so. That lists the categories, but for some reason none were showing up. But obviously I did not have something created properly down here. So if I go uncategorize, let's just try that. Uncategorize, let's select Joomla categories. Let's do that, and we'll go refresh. Let's watch me work live, folks. Yeah, nothing showing there. All right, well, we'll visit that another time, but let's just check this out. We'll go to articles, save, And we get here and we will refresh. What you end up with is a wall. And here we go, how to display a Joomla module inside of a component. These are all links to articles based going back in dates, which is pretty cool. And when you mouse over, the colors change, and you've got so that's pretty neat. And now I wonder, let's go into settings, see if we can get some images showing up in the background here. Now I might not have images in many of those, so let's see what we're working on here. That's all right. So data source images, show images, yes. Enable image, yes. Crop images, you can crop them, preserve aspect ratio. Yeah, fallback image, layout, masonry. Now here's some different layouts that we can have for our front page. Now, of course, if you're using this for a front page, I would get rid of this side module here so that it could use the full width. In fact, let's do that. Let's go to modules and subscribe using the JD Wollerton admin bar. And let's go to menu assignment. And let's see, only on all pages except those selected. Now, for some reason, advanced module manager is not showing up here. Anyways, all right, here's Minitek test. So I'm going to say all pages except those selected. So I select none. And I'm going to go down here and just say, don't show this on the Minitek page. Minitek test page. Now when we go refresh, here's Advanced Module Manager there. So let's see here. Switch to Joomla Core Module Manager, Advanced Module Manager. All right. Oh man, a few things not working here. So let's close this. Let's go and close this. Let's go Advanced Module Manager. And we're going to go to Search Tools, select Status, Published. And it's subscribe here that we want to control the access to. All right. And this is going to just show all assignments here. And now I'm going to go down to menu items, and I want to exclude, do not want to show up on the Minitek test. All right, now let's try that again. And refresh. There we go, I got rid of it. Now, for some reason, when I went onto modules, when I accessed the module from the JD Wollerton admin bar, the option for Advanced Module Manager was not the default one opening up with that. So we could visit that again later too. Okay, so here we have this grid here. If we want to change grids, we could do Masonry Grid 8. And we'll refresh. And there's a different grid there. All right. Now, let's go back to the layout. Let's stick with this particular, oh look, we have a lot of grids to choose from. Wow, look at there. Rows grid for 11. Let's check that out. Yeah, Bredsy says select everything except Minitek. Yes, that's one way to do it, but I like to just exclude from a few places. The reason being that, just tying my shoelace here, the reason being that if you select all, everything except Minitek, and then later on you add something, that one's not selected. So, look at that. Here's a bunch of, looks like how to display 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I only have 7? Content, open. Let's check this out. Search tools, category, Joomla tutorials. No, I have more than 7 there. I wonder why we have. I know that maybe on the paid version you can click to see more things or navigate. Let's just see here. Let's go to pagination. Start limit 7. Oh, do you want to load more items dynamically? So that's a feature of the Pro. You can limit. So there's a whole bunch of Pro features. So in the Pro version, what you can do is you can scroll at the bottom here. More will load dynamically, or you can click next and you can go to more. So this is only showing 7. All right, so that's good. Now, images. Let's get some images happening in here. Images on this widget. General data source, yeah. Image type, inline. Intro text, Joomla article, first image found in the field content. All right, well, let's just check this out here. On here, the first one is how to display module inside of Joomla component. Okay. Do I have an image that's in there? Possibly not. I might only have the video. Oh, I do have that image there. I have a thumbnail there. So, I wonder why that doesn't work. Unless possible. Unless it's possible, let's see, that it's thrown off by the video at the top. All right, so let me go to this version here, the most current version. Yeah, let's just save this. We'll go to versions. I'm going to keep that one forever. This one here today. Good. And then I'm going to take this and put it at the beginning. Let's go save. And go here and refresh. Okay, now there's the image there. Now, I think possibly what the issue was is that came after the read more. Okay, so let's just try this here. Let's move that image. Where's my mouse? I'm going to drop that. Okay, let's put that in. Okay, right after the read more. And let's go refresh. Okay, so it picks up the first image before the read more. Alrighty. So, now of course the other thing that you can do is that if you want to specify a different image, you can do this. Let's get the addresses of this image by going, I'm just going to grab the URL right there, or the location on the site. Now under images and links, intro image. Look at this drag and drop files. What is going on here? What is that from? Image. Is this new in Joomla? Drag and drop files? I have not seen that before. I'm never on here. Or is this something else that we've added along the way? Yeah. But that's not a Joomla thing now, is it? Let's just check that out. Otherwise, all right, let's just check out one of my other sites. So let's just go to this article. And images and links. Yeah, it's not there. So that's something from something that I've played around with the site here. Now you'll notice in the back end of the site here, I have these tabs all messed up. I don't know where, and I've done some other, I've played around with some other back end things. For instance, this has, oh, hey, we're gonna have to check that out later. All right, we won't be distracted by shiny things though. So let's just select, let's just put the URL of that image that I just selected in there. And then we will save. And then when we go, that could be a Quantum Manager thing. When we refresh, here we go. So you can get an image to show up that way. I like to use the first one that's in the article. And anyways, all right, so cool. How to display a Joomla module. So now when we mouse over, we have the opportunity to go to it, or we can, or we can view the picture. Okay. Yeah. Now, let's change some colors here. So one of the things that I find here is that mousing over, because it shows the title of the article there. When you go to click on it, then it shows this as well, and it gets a little bit lost in the colors. So let's see what we can do about that. So let's go to, let's see here. Well, we've got to find some color somewhere. So it won't be that. Layout. Is it in layout? Masonry. Oh, items border color. Oh, there's a border width of 0. And we can put, so let's see. Let's just change the border width here, and let's just change the color for fun to red. Save and go refresh. You know, the nice thing about this extension is that it's just pulling from your articles. What my client is looking for, and I think what most of us are looking for, is that we can that if we have people who are adding content to our site, they can just add it, and we don't have to do anything for the front page. Can you adjust the transparency? I think we probably can, and we'll look for that setting. Anyway, so you can put a border around if you want. It's not particularly attractive right there. So let's just go back and we'll. Oh, look, you can put a border radius on there too. Look, let's do 10. Oh, and you can change the gutter there. Force equal height. Hey, let's force equal height. Let's go save and refresh. There's a lot of really nice settings in here. Oh yeah, force equal height here too. Nice. So that's cool. We've got our rounded border. Let's go back here and not force equal height. And see what happens. Nothing changed there. So I might be missing something, or this is the standard height and there's nothing so long that it actually is breaking the height. That's probably it. Okay, so layout. So let's set that all back. Oh, and here we have columns here too. Let's try 8. Mary says colors are in detail box. Look for tabs that say big, landscape, etc. Okay. Changing columns didn't change anything either there. All right, so layout. Number of columns for Masonry Columns layout. 8. Now, maybe there's more there, and maybe it's just wrapping. Who knows? I think it was at 4. All right, so let's see. Detail box, look for tabs. Okay. Detail box, there we go. That's weird because we've looked at images. Detail box. General title limit. Or limit the title to this word count. Okay, I see. Oh, this is going to help me because the other day, for the life of me, I could not change the color, and I did not notice the color changing for the different sizes here. Okay, so I think on this screen we're obviously on big. So let's change the detail. Oh, this is great. All right, so let's change the box background to that blue, and background opacity accepts 0 to 1 with 2 decimals. So that's 0.75. So let's try 1. Just change that. Ah, there we go. So we get a really solid blue. And 1 is 100% not transparent. Now when we mouse over, we get this. All right, cool. So, detail box. Let's do the opacity at 0.5. Okay. Now, Mary, here's something I could not find the other day for the life of me. When I mouse over this, it goes to that sepia view. If I want to change that color, I could not find it. I could find these other colors, but I could not find where to change that sepia. And even now, just looking in here, detail box, there's the detail box background. But, oh, let's see, probably in Hoverbox. Womp womp. Why could I'm sure I changed this when I was testing the other day. But let's find something that's a little nicer. Well, nicer. Yeah, and I looked at CSS overrides too, Bjorn, but I thought there's got to be a place to adjust it. So let's go with this green here. And there's the background opacity. So it's opaque. Opaque means that you can't see through it, I think. Yeah, transparent opaque. Okay, so now let's refresh. And when we mouse over this, oh, now we get the different color. Excellent. Okay. Cool. Now, I notice here that this is yellow. These boxes down here are yellow before you mouse over them. So obviously these are big, as Mary's pointing out here. So then we've got landscape boxes, portrait. Let's make the portraits very red. Oh, that terrible color there. All right, so that's portrait. It is a really nice extension. Which, of course, I have just absolutely wrecked the appearance of here. Let's just go. Okay, so detail box background, hoverbox is green. So column vertical list item settings. This is what I have to, so Oh, Mary, you can only hear half of what I say since internet connection mostly looks like a spinning wheel. Okay. Okay, I'll type this in chat. Okay, Mary, I answered the question I asked you. Oh, there's some terrible typing. Okay, so. Oh, see, this is purple, this background, which is what we selected here. So what are these? Are these vertical? Call them vertical list item settings. All right, let's just try this. Let's make it yellow. That means, oh my goodness. Well, we got the red in there now. Wow. Where did we put red? Okay. So if I understand right, the you can set the colors for the different types of squares that end up in the grid. So this blue color that's in the background is considered a big box, and its transparency is 0.5. All right, background opacity back 5. So that's how we get sort of that shade there. And if I'm right, we can change this to 1 and save that. And we're going to go refresh. Yeah, okay, so the background color, you set the opacity. All right, and the reason that looked purpley is because I didn't have a picture or anything in the background. All right. So you can set the colors for your branding, assign colors to different kinds of boxes. So this is the transparent red in the background, which means, as Mary was helpful to point out here in the details box, anything that is portrait, a portrait box, okay, and this is a portrait setting because it's taller than it is. Anything that's portrait is going to be this color. So a box that is landscape, so we don't have any landscape boxes there yet, will be blue. A small box will be yellow. And columns or a vertical list will be a different kind of yellow. We should change that. Probably let's make it a purple. Okay. So therefore, what we need to do is go to the layout and find something that's all right. So here's big, big landscape, small portrait. So let's use Masonry Grid 7. So in this way, your formatting is always going to be consistent with the color of the boxes, and you can do that in your branding. Oh, well, this is really nice. In fact, that red is kind of ugly. Let me just fix this here. Detail box, no. General, no. Data source, no. Hold on, we got layout. All right, so let's go a gutter of 0, border radius 0, items border 0, and we'll refresh. This is going to look a little bit better, though the colors will be off. Okay, so then you end up with a nice, and you can use your branding colors in here. Cool. Now the nice thing about this is that you can just add an article, and it's going to go into these areas and bump around. And you're going to end up with a nice layout for the front of your site. And that is pretty cool. Now, when you remember I said you mouse over and this looks like, this gets confusing to read with what's behind it. So we know then that we can go to the hover box and we can change the opacity. Let's change it to 0.95. Now when we mouse over, we get something much darker and easier to see, and that is nice. We probably can change the font here as well. But look, as we're going here, very, very cool. Very, very cool. I wonder if you go into Hoverbox, show title. Okay, we can go no. Time limit. Oh, title will be limited to this. Okay, so we have a bunch of things that we can turn on or off there. We can strip HTML tags from that. Link icon. We can show an author, manufacturer, show content type. Oh, let's just turn that on. Date format. Okay, so we can put date formats in there. Oh, very cool. Lightbox icon shows a magnifying glass link icon that opens the image in a modal window. So if we, and then you can also do the link icon that redirects them. So let's just save that. So what did I change there? Show the content type. All right, let's see here. Refresh. I mouse over. Oh, okay. So then it says Minitek wall Joomla articles. So that's where we need to put in an English. We need to put in something for that. So that was Minitek. All right. That means we go back to we have to create a language string for this. Let's see. Hello there. And I think it has to have space. Oh, okay, so we've got to actually go in there. I think we have, so we have to do a language override for that. All right. I won't do that right now. Show category. All right, so, but content type. So we say no. Show the category, yes. Date format, great. Intro text limit. Let's see. Show intro text. Yeah, oh, look, you can put a few. Oh, look at that. So we could put an intro text of, let's say, 30 words. And say yes. We'll go back and refresh. Oh, and look at that. In this video, we'll see how to display a Joomla module inside of a Joomla component. It's a great trick for displaying calls to action, advertising, and pretty much anything. Blah, 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 blah. And here you can click on that to go see it. Now, I already have the description there, but that's okay because now we want the data source. Let's see. Show featured yet. Somewhere. Layout. Images detail box. In the detail box, okay. Enable link title, yes. Intro text limit. Let's say we don't want any intro text. We might, cool. All right, for each, there's a setting. Oh no, this is for all of them. So let's say we don't want any intro text. And we do want the title. And maybe we don't want the date. All right, so we save that. And now I'm going to go to Hoverbox, where I'm going to say I don't want the title. Okay. And we'll talk about these tags here too. I'm also, so here it is. How to display a Joomla module inside of a component in Joomla Tutorials by Tim Davis. I could strip this date out up here, the category and the author, There's still 3 dots there for the read more. It'd be nice because if you could, or the intro text, because if you could turn that off, you could just have the title. You can mouse over and then you would say in Joomla tutorials. Then there's the intro text. There's no date. There's no any other information. It just lets people see what they're doing. So they could actually go through and mouse over. Now I don't have anything before there. Oh, this is very cool. This is nice. Okay. Is there a place to turn off intro text limit? Oh, and oh, look at, okay, so down here we can turn off intro text in the for the big box and for the landscape. Now there's no dots there for the intro. And I go over there and it's there. We still have the little dots here because this large portrait one here, not these small ones, has it. Okay, so you can kind of go through and customize what you want. Now all these things being jammed together, I'm going to try this. I'm going to put a gutter of 2 between them all. Yeah, that's a nicer look. Just a little bit of space there. Oh, I like that. All right. Excellent. This is okay. This is very cool. Now, of course, I have 100% opacity on or opacity. There's another thing that we can vote on. Hey, yeah, type in chat. Is it opacity? Put P-A-Y if you say opacity, or opacity, put P-A-H. I don't know what you say. Opacity. It's opaque. Something is opaque, so I would say opacity. Okay, so very, very cool. Now let's see here. Look, the tags that are on that exist for this. Oh, there's a pay and there's a pa. Okay, William says pay, Chuck says pa. It's a tie. So there is a. Let's check out what we have here. We can filter by category, show all, or just what's in Joomla tutorials. Now we're only showing this category. So if there's more than one category showing up, I guess selecting, we could filter down through these, which is cool. If you have 3 or 4, people could just suddenly dynamically change things. Breadsea says opay. Chuck thinks it's a regional thing. I don't doubt it. Because Breadsea's in Norway. That's definitely a different region. So, but he says opacity. Yeah, opacity. Yeah, opacity is easier to say, though. What's the opacity on that? Oh, I could go either way, maybe. Anyways, all right. And then we've got filter by tags. So let's see. Security tutorial. Oh, now that is nice. Look at that. If I go Joomla tutorials, it changes dynamically. I know you're in Ohio. But look at this as we look. Because I don't have these all tagged consistently. So, watch me live streams. That's pretty nice. And okay, so of course that's the only one that has the Joomla YubiKey tutorials. That's cool. Norwegian Gennomsiktig. There you go. I'm only trying to say that once, Ivor, just for your entertainment. Gennomsiktig. There, I said it twice. But this is pretty cool, the dynamic changing here. Joomla updates. That is not tagged correctly. But this is pretty cool. Oh, Joomla file management tutorials. Yeah. Joomla maintenance Monday. Obviously, I've not tagged very consistently. But I really like how this is... you said that's good, how I tried to say it? Or that's good that what's happening on the screen. This is cool. Show all, and we get back to that. Yeah, there you go, William. Oh, paste city. Paste city. Let's see. When I go Joomla updates, that's by itself. When I go Joomla file management, you only get one. If I go Joomla maintenance, it switches. It's just making the ones disappear there. And it looks like it's where they actually belong. So using vel is in a yellow box. If we go show them all, using vels in a yellow box. Okay, so how to set up two-factor authentication in YubiKey. If I go there, it stays purple. So it stays the color that it's there. So this is, and it's just hiding things. This is very cool. This is nice, filtering by tag, if you don't have too many tags on your site. Now let's check out what options we have for tags, filters, and sorting here. Theme color for those tags. Let's see. Oh, they're pink. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. They've done an excellent job on this. Let's go with that color. Border radius. All right, we can change that to 10 just for fun. A reset button. Why not? Close on click. Close active drop-down filter sorting when selecting a filter. All right, let's see. Oh, there we go. John Moholt. Opacity. He went and did it in Google. Well, we may just have to give John the win there because, see, now John is John is a teacher, right? So that's why my teachers, when I was in school, I'd ask them, they say, go look it up in the dictionary. Teacher, how do you spell something? Oh, go look it up in the dictionary, because they were teaching me to help myself. And now we have Google, but I don't know. The plus for me is that I have you guys here in chat, so we can have a discussion about it. But John, opacity. Let's see which rests for me. All right, so we've saved that. Let's go here. Let's change our buttons here are going to change to black. Now if I click this, I'm not sure what's anything different from. Okay. Hey, let's try this. Back here for the data source, we could do a couple of, we could pick some tags here. So let's do Joomla tutorials, and let's do Joomla maintenance Monday. All right, let's see. Now, I'm just thinking, will this make more tags disappear there? No, it did not. Although, of course, I did select like a dummy Joomla tutorial, something that they're all in. So let's go Joomla updates. Save. And refresh. Hopefully that changes it. No. We do have the reset button there though. So if we go to Joomla tutorials, Joomla updates, reset. Okay. The Philly dialect changes everything. Yes, you've got to fill. The East Coast especially if you go up to Newfoundland and Canada. The East Coast has some strong accents to them. My son-in-law is from Nova Scotia. He's got some interesting accent things there too. Not anything like Newfoundland, but yeah. So the Eastern Seaboard, the Eastern North America. All right. Well, let's go filters and sorting. Oh, filter by category. Here's another language filter thing we'll have to figure out. Tag filters. Date filters. Sorting type. Oh, now look, drop down list. Let's check that out. So we've made a few changes there. Oh, nice. Okay, so sort by title. Sort by date. Okay, that's a change we made. Filter by tag. I wonder if there's a drop down for that. Filter type. Drop down lists. Okay, and just go here and refresh. Oh, that's nice. Because if you go filter by tag, you can select the one you want. And there's your article. You want to see security tutorials, you get that. Filter by date. Oh, here's the dates that they've been added. The ones in March. Cool. Sort by title. Reset. Oh my goodness. This is great for you might not want this sorting on the home page. But you could create a link for many different categories or different things that you want here as an attractive way. This is much more attractive than just presenting a list of articles. In like the category article list. Okay. All right, so let's try a different layout here. Something with Masonry Columns. Here's. Oh, let's see. Let's try that one there. So we got 4 large, 5 small, 3 big. Oh, and I only have 7 things showing up, but because in the data source I restricted it to 2 tags. So let's turn the tag restriction off for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What else did I do here? Category depth. General, yeah. Data source, Joomla articles. Did I set a limit, a number somewhere? Relative date. Oh. If relative date is selected above, please enter results will be retrieved relative to the current date and the value enter. So is this created date within... Hello, Imran. How you doing? Good to see you. Imran, we're just checking out this extension here, Minitek wall. Oops, daisy. Wrong link here. Where's the link that we put? Yeah. Relative start. Oh, relative date. Okay, so this would be The relative date would probably be within the last 30 days. Relative to the current date and the value enter. Okay. Or you can do a date range, which we can put here. Or we can just turn date filtering off. But why am I only getting columns for gutter? No. Maybe number of columns for Masonry Columns layout. Is there one up here called columns? Oh. Hey, we should check out vertical list too. That looks interesting. Let's just change this to 6, see if it changes anything. It's just I know I have more articles here, unless the free version only does 7. Could be, that could be it. Okay. So let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we only, if it's limited to 7, only 7 are going to show up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it looks like it's only limited. The free version is limited to 7. All right. Let's see, layout. Let's try, what's vertical list look like? Save. Oh, doesn't that look nice? So you got your image, and then you get your title of it. Oh, cool. This is a much nicer, this is a nice layout alternative to the tags view. Yeah, it's really nice, Imran. We've been checking. Yeah. So, oh, look, you click on that and then you go to the link. Or you click here and you can go the whole way because there's no image there. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's try a different layout here. Oh, see and responsive. Yeah, good idea. So let's go F12. And we'll change this to responsive. And there is what happens when it's on a iPad Pro. Let's go to, what have I got up here? iPhone 10. All right, so I've got all that stuff at the top of the page. Oh, so then it put the picture in there vertical. And when you click on it, then the mouse over effect works. Now this is just on my in Chrome as well. Here, let's do this 100%. This is just in Chrome as well because it doesn't always handle mobile stuff accurately. Yeah, in fact, so let's go to this. Let's change the layout. Let's do that masonry grid. Let's do 7 again. All right, so all the boxes went the same size with their different colors. They still have the read more stuff there or not. Okay, and this image, okay, this image here is not showing up in there responsively. Okay, I wonder if OCH responsive images would work in this case, and the image would automatically fit in there. We could try that. But really, that's okay. So why don't let's next try to figure out this data source thing. first of all right, so we'll go back here. We'll close that. And we're going to go and we're going to say that we want to see the category. We want to display the category in the detail box. So we're going to go to show interest, show category, yes. Show content type, yes. All right. So when we do that and we refresh, content type, we get the language string there, com, Minitek, Joomla articles. Imran says, how about using image responsive in module class suffix or similar? Yes, yeah, you mean right in the article. Could do that. It's a little bit, it'd be tricky to show people how to do that if you have them adding content to your page. So probably easier to have something on the fly, which you could try. We'll try OCH responsive images in a bit. Com Minitek Joomla articles. So now that language string, we need to go and do an override. I think it is saying. All right. Title specific to this content type. This custom title must be translated in language overrides as com Minitek your text here. Okay, so right now they've got, so let's call this Minitek, Minitek underscore articles. All right, so I'm going to copy that, but I need to do a language override for the com Minitek your text here. This custom title must be translated in language overrides as. All right, so because if I save this image, this content type there is going to change now. Okay, Minitek articles. All right, so that means we're going to go to extensions, language, and overrides. We're going to do a new override for the site. And the constant is going to be, what's the constant? Content. Okay. This custom title must be translated in, so com Minitek wall your text here. Com Minitek wall your text here. Com Minitek wall underscore your text here. Yes, so it's going to be com Minitek wall underscore and then Control V underscore Minitek articles. And what it's actually going to be, now I'm going to call it article type. Whoops. Just so that we can see that it's changed. And we're going to search, so anything that is com Minitek wall underscore Minitek article is going to replace with that text. And it'll be on the site. So let's save that. And refresh. Okay, now we did it. So article type here. So that's how you do that. Which means that we can go back to this override here and just call it articles. If we want that type to be shown there. And it will just show articles. Okay, good. That's just for that one type. Is interesting. Well, I wonder why you would want to just, because we have the detail box. Show content type. I mean, if you only have one content type, why would you show it? I mean, I would think, okay, and maybe help me out here. A content type, I would think would be like video, article, music, but you can only have one type there. Maybe it doesn't matter that much. I might be missing it, but show the author or manufacturer. So if someone is author, you can show their name. Yep, hits, item count, read more. And of course, you have these settings for each. All right, so then, all right. Enable detail box position. Now, also, let's see, filters and sortings. Is there a way to show the filters underneath the articles? I guess you wouldn't do that. Effects. Oh, transition effects. At least one effect must be selected. Scale. All right, let's just change scale here. So if I go and I mouse over this, nothing, that's just a fade. Now let's refresh. Now if I mouse over, if I mouse over, what happened here? Well, look, there's a whole responsive area we can check here. Okay. Scale. Transition, the duration of the transition in milliseconds, 400. So let's make this 2000 for that. We'll make people wait for it. Whoa. No. Huh. Okay. Effects. Transition stagger. Items transition will occur incrementally with a time delay. All right, so let's make this go 2 seconds. Time delay. All right, and refresh. And reload is happening. My hamsters are churning away. Let's just do that quick again. Did I actually add a 2-second delay to that? Is that what I've done? All right. Huh. Well, the best way to see what's happening is just turn fade off. And refresh. Well, that loads. So I'm going to go and take this 2-second stagger off. See if that's what I've actually done. I don't know that anything is changing there. I wonder if it's in my browser here. Let's go to an incognito window. Okay. I don't think any size thing is happening there. Okay. All right, so effects, transition effects. Yeah, it looks like the animation's on page load, not animations for each block. Yeah, I guess that's probably it. So you're saying that if we click on here, you have to hit some value in time, enter some value in delay timer section. Delay timer. Okay. Is that in the Hoverbox? Oh yeah, Hoverbox Effect speed. Hoverbox Effect simple. Oh my! Oh wow! 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 Imran, the zoom button is what shows you just the image that's with it, and you can turn that off. But that's just to see the image. But look at this. Didn't even know to check this out. Let's just close this. Well, we'll leave that open as a reminder to fix it later. Hoverbox Effect. So you have your effect speed. So here we could change in seconds. So this is where we could be crazy. And refresh. And now we mouse. Oh, look how long that fade is. No, that's okay. It'll be there on the replay, Imran. But check that. I can go down. I get like a 3-second fade, which of course you would never do. But I saw something even shinier. Let's get rid of the 3-second fade. So we'll just do that in 1 second. Let's do 1.2. I think that's what it was. We have our hoverbox easing. So you have ease out, shine, all kinds of stuff. But look at this. Hoverbox Effect, simple fade. Slide in left. Nah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right, so that's a little bit slow. So let's do the hoverbox speed at 0.9. Refresh. Now. Cool. Cool. Hoverbox. That's flip Y. Phone call here. We'll call him back. All right, so we go here. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Oh, I like that. I like that. Look at that. Oh, wow. And so this one that we have set up with a picture, it actually flips the picture backwards. So you're looking at it from behind. How cool is that? Oh, wow. Okay, I gotta tell you, this extension is impressing me. Like, cool, yeah. I am super impressed. Okay, so that was Hoverbox. Sorry. Oh, okay, calm down here. Calm down here. Okay, so that was Flip Y. Why don't we let's try zoom in. And let's try ease in out quad, whatever the heck that is. Mary, thanks for putting us onto this extension and for your help today. And yeah, that is cool that it's Joomla 4. That it's ready for Joomla 4. That is great. But oh man, absolutely amazing. Yeah, how this is working. So, all right. So I think I saved that. Let's go and refresh. Which means now this is going to. Oh, look at that. It came zoomed in from behind. And zoomed out. Wow. Hoverbox. This will, oh, zoom in. Okay, slide in bottom. Simple toggle, no effects. All right, so that's going to just be this when the page reloads. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, cool. That's what you want, but man. Ease out quad. That's ease out expo. Let's ease in expo on the Flip X. Let's do slide in bottom. Yep. Oh, and look, it's got a certain acceleration. Yep. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yep. Yep. All right, so that's a little slow. So we change the speed to 0.7. Next, we'll look at the responsive tab here because we haven't really looked at that. There, and that's a little bit faster. It might be a little too drawn out for someone who's trying to read, which of course could just be overcome by going with like a 0.3 box effect. It might be too fast. Yeah, still kind of, that was a little too slow. All right. Hoverbox, let's ease in. Let's go ease out quint. Who knows what that is? Last one, then we'll go look at responsive because you could try all of these. Oh yeah, and that's too fast. Too fast. All right. So very cool. All right. So let's just make that. Let's put that back to 0.9. Let's go to slide in from the right. We'll save that, and let's look at the responsive tab now here. Enable responsive levels. Yes. All right. So for a large screen, what size is a large screen? How many pixels across? Is it 1139? Cell height by 240. Let's see. Size limit in pixels for large screens. 1920 by 1080. Oops, not MS. Yeah, it's not milliseconds. I think. If you think about where I put it. So on the large screen, the size limit of, because this is not a large screen in pixels. Oh, and the height on a large screen. Oh, here we go. On a large screen, the cell height, big item equals 2 times cell height. Landscape is 1 times cell height. Portrait is 2 times the cell height. Small item is 1 times the cell height. Columns height. Okay, so what you want to do is look and say, how high are you going to do the cells on the high screen? So if, okay, remembering 240, that's just half this, and do 120, which means on this large screen, these will probably squish together. Ah, okay. All right, so on a large screen, you can set how high things are going to be up here. Now, of course, this was a super big title, so it doesn't quite fit all in that big box there. And these things don't fit. Oh, and Imran's showing the same flip effect at that link there. Okay. Just take a quick look here. Oh, it's very slow now. Yeah, because that's on Web Archive. Okay. And that's probably a site that you did, right? At that link. It's taking a while to load on my computer here. So, all right. So basically, in our settings for responsive, you can say on large screens, I only want the grid, size limit in pixels for large screens, 1139. Let's copy that. What if we say the size limit is 500? Let's go back here and refresh here. Oh, that must be 500 there, maybe. Is it 500, 500? It could be. Maybe I should try something a little more ridiculous. 250. No. Oh, okay. You built that site 6 years ago with Chayton's template. Cool. So responsiveness. This must be the width of the screen that it's showing on. Let's go to here and put that number back in, and that was 240. Okay. So then on a medium screen, probably that's 939 pixels. Items per row 3, cell height 240. Are you going to do Mason grid or equal to switch to equal columns? Okay. A small screen, which is 719 pixels, if that's what you're setting it for. So this is screen width there, it would be okay. Then you would go equal columns, 479, and then down here, extra small screen, you go equal. So you can actually do some adjusting for what's used on different mobile devices. Cool. All right, well, let's see. So we've got a lot of things. Now, the one other thing that goes a little, so just to review this, when we go to data source, if you're showing Joomla articles, then show Joomla article, select Joomla articles. If you want to show different categories that people can go and see, I think we select this. But when I do this, no different categories are shown. And we go down here, set this parent category, uncategorized, include children, yes. It may just be the way that I have my category set up and not having a lot of subcategories, but So that's something that we'd have to play around with. See, I just think if I go to Joomla tutorials and I say show categories and refresh here, nothing to show, you must configure the data source of the widget. Let's go here. Let's close that. Components, content, categories. Take out the category display all. All right. Take out the category display all. Oh, take out see, if I take out this category here, because this is the mode that it's running. See, if I take out categories here and go save, I think these are the settings for when you're in the mode, when the mode is articles. I'm just wondering how to get this setting. Yeah, because if I go articles like that, so if we select Joomla mode articles and we just show, and we just have data source, which is all categories, and we refresh, then we will get all categories, everything that is on the site there. But I'm just trying to figure out while we're all here, if I go to Joomla categories and go here and refresh, it says nothing to show, you must configure the data source of the widget. So data source, here's Joomla categories. So we skip below Joomla articles, blah, 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 down to here. Parent category, Joomla tutorials. So we can go uncategorized. We'll say include children, yes. And now we refresh, and it says there's nothing to show. Now, when you look at categories here, look, oh, here, let's go to giveaways and past giveaways. Let's try that. So let's go to giveaways. I still have not caught up on that. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, all right. So there. All right. So now. Oh, and it's actually showing the category there. And if I click on it, oh, and then it takes me. All right, so what have we discovered here? Is it possible that instead of showing all categories, maybe I don't have a root category set up on this? You know, that happened to me on a site the other day. I had deleted all the categories to start over, and somehow the root category got taken out of the site, because there should be a way to select the top of all categories. You know what I'm saying? Like if we go to let's just go here, cybersoft.org, back into here, and we'll log in this other site. We go content and categories. Here's uncategorized. But if I wanted to select and show all of these categories, all the categories on the site, there should be a root one that I can select. Right? So like you would think that I can go down here, and the parent category is not giveaways. It's like the root if I want to show them all. Include children. retrieve children of children categories. See, now I also have subcategories in there as well. Right? As we saw here, there's giveaways, has past giveaways, and it has 34. Yeah, the blog has children. Oh, yes. In here, the blog. Yeah, so but here's what I'm saying is, if I, on this particular site, and let's just go max levels 1. So I have all these top level domains. What if I wanted to show all of these on a page as well? In that case, I would need a root one to select. So it looks like for the categories, you have to select a category, and then if you have other ones below it, that's how it works. I mean, I could move these all under one category for that purpose, but then that would change that would definitely change the layout of it. All right, so let's close that, which means that over here. All right, so here's parent cat. Now, in our test, it's only showing this one category. It's, oh, past giveaways. Hold on for a sec. Oh, so it's not. Oh, it's showing the past giveaways, but it's actually not even showing the giveaways. Oh, hold on for a sec. All right. Oh, okay. So, all right. So this wall is showing the category giveaways, and it's also showing any subcategories that are in it. Okay. So if you want to show, all right, so let's say the category is dogs, and in dogs there is red dogs, blue dogs, green dogs. So you create a link to show the dogs category. There won't be any articles showing, but it will show you these subcategories. So that's interesting. So if you want to, all right, so if someone's going to see about dogs, then the top end category would pretty much have to be empty using this method. All right, I think does that make sense? Or you think I'm understanding it right there? I think that's the case. All right. All right. Okay, and then of course, so if we want to do articles, we can select Joomla mode articles, and we can select what categories we want. So here we could do giveaways, and we could include that. And now when we refresh, it's going to show the most recent winner and other articles from other categories. And again, it's only showing 7 here because this is the free version. And look how nicely it did that. March, February, January, December. And it goes back, reading down the vertical height for the dates. Well, this is excellent. This is very, very excellent. Very, very cool. And it works with your existing articles, which is great. So you can add a layout like this very quickly to your website. Which means if I go to, let's just see how this changes here. Let's just have some fun here. Cybersalt. We'll go back to my cybersalt.org site. And now, so let's go extensions, manage, and install. I'm going to upload this from this folder here. Now, I'm not going to look for the module as we saw before. That maybe comes with the Pro version. Who knows? Now, so we're going to go to Components and Minitek Wall. And we're going to create a new widget. We're going to do Joomla. And that's Jokes Wall. Okay, let's call this Clean Jokes Wall. Cool. The data source is going to be Joomla articles, and I want to show clean jokes here. And I'm going to include below, it'll be some Christmas jokes. And for the layout, I'm going to go with the Masonry Grid 7. Cool. Images, I want to show the images. Yeah, show images, enable image link, crop images. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that. We'll go detail box. Somewhere in here, where did we go to select which image it's going to do? Let's just see here. Select. Where do we tell it what image to pick? Force equal height? No. No. Images. Detail box. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hoverbox. I'll have that all there. Show intro text. Pagination. Filters and sorting. Yeah. Effects. We'll just leave that all the same. But where on earth? Oh, Imran. Okay, you got to go. We'll see you later. See you in the replay. Oh, there we go. Image type inline. First image to be shown. All right, so we're going to do this. Yeah, that's great. And we've selected clean jokes. So I'm going to save and close that. I'm going to, now I'm going to do menu, main menu, add a new menu item. And we're going to call this a jokes wall. I do not want this to be spidered, so I'm going to go metadata, robots, no index, no follow, page display, link type, details. All right, so we're going to select, we're going to go Minitek wall, masonry. We're going to do this clean jokes wall. And for the parent item, I'm going to put this way under support, I think. Support, just for me to hide it right now. And so if we go save, and we go to jokes wall to open that up there, I get this. Now, not all jokes in this category have pictures yet. All right, so you see this one does have a picture under there of a hang glider, but these do not. But look, it's showing 2005, 2009, 2006. So let's go back to Minitek wall, components, Minitek wall at the top. I have a widget existing, so we do this one. Go to clean jokes wall, and basically data source, I want to date filtering. I want to sort order by, oh, not by title, created date. Okay. Now when I refresh this, and of course we haven't changed any of the colors or anything here. Oh, cool. Now we end up with lots of different pictures showing, because we've been updating these pages and adding pictures to them. Now this is not a great blow up of that image, so that means I don't want I don't want anything that has that is expanded, because all these images that we use are at least 200 by 200, but none of them are really that big. So that means I could go back here to the layout and I could just go with, say, something like this. Save. The really nice thing about this too is that this layout is not tied to the link, so that the menu link, it's actually pulling up the version of it. It's actually pulling up, how can I say this? It's actually pulling up the widget, the Minitek wall widget. So you can change the widget, and it still gets it updates properly on the page. Some extensions, when you create a menu link to them, it has all the configuration for them. And if you want a different configuration, that menu link can persist if you're using something like SH404SEF, where it keeps the database. Now, there's only 7 here because this is the free version. All right. And so, but let's just go back to one thing here. We had the layout. Equal height. Yes, because what I notice here is these are not equal height. So what happens if we switch to equal height? No. That didn't change anything either. Oops, let's see. Layout. If fit rows is selected above. Oh, layout mode. Masonry, fit rows. Oh, okay. All right, so masonry does it sort of like bricks. Okay. Which, of course, is masonry for a brick wall. But if we go fit rows, then they all go nice like that. Oh. Well, this is a very wonderful extension. Very, very, very nice. And look, I solved my problem with having sort of not a great picture there. If we go to the joke, let's see what's up with that picture. Hopefully it's a good picture anyways. Yeah, it's not a super great quality picture anyways. It may have been compressed and it was uploaded, and that's why it's not expanding very well. Anyways, but cool. That could be a nice addition to my site. Now it kind of gets lost with my square ads over here, and that's something I can deal with. But remember, check this out. Let's go dating jokes. There's only one in the top. Doctor jokes, family jokes, okay. Women jokes, monk jokes, show all. Okay. So this is showing the tags only for the ones that are being displayed there right now. Cool. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed it, because I enjoyed it quite a bit. That was helpful for me learning that. And I can think of all kinds of sites where I can be putting this and using it. Oh, look at that. That is quite a large menu bar there. That's quite orange. Anyways, that's on my site. Hey, everybody. This was really profitable for me and enjoyable, like I said. And cool. So I'm going to be able to put this in other places, like I said. Yeah. And I did buy the Pro version because I want some of the other options that were with it, like to be able to lazy load more articles or to go next page for the pagination. Yeah, Bjorn says this is going to be explored more. Yeah, definitely. And it's nice. It's a pretty full feature, a pretty feature rich free version that is that's there to check things out. And if you want more, I'm sure there's probably a pro thing. Ivor, goodbye to you too. Yes, I am saying bye. It's time for me. My cheese is long gone. Look at that. It's 1 o'clock. It's been a long look at this. Yeah, so I may be doing a live stream on updating Joomla later. I may just do the video on updating it, but who knows? We'll see. If I do it live, it may be later on tonight. But, all right. Well, everyone, thank you very much for tuning in today, for your support of this channel, for being part of the Basic Joomla Tutorials family, and for your help in chat. And, yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That will help others find it. And that's super duper. So until the next time, everyone, enjoy your Joomla sites and God bless.